We're going to have a look at transitions now, but before we do, let's have a look at how the presentation looks without having transitions applied to it. So we're going to go into slideshow mode. And by transitions, I'm talking about the way PowerPoint moves from one slide to another. Okay, so you can see that it just abruptly changes. Okay, now we're going to just press escape and come out of here, and we're going to apply a transition. So we start off by making sure that we're on the transitions tab at the top, and we're going to select fade. Now, bit of a theme with my opinion on effects, that they should be subtle, and just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. I mean, some of these across the top here, you could use them if you wanted to, but I prefer them to be a little more subtle than that. So fade is good. Now going across to the right hand side here, this is the duration section here. This is how long it takes to go from one to the other. Now I find that 0.7 of a second is a bit long, and I prefer a quarter of a second. So I'm just going to take this down to 0.25, and you might just want to just play with that and just work out what works for you. Also, for consistency throughout your presentation, you want to apply this to all slides. Okay, so let's just click apply to all. We want the one same transition going across the entire presentation. Now let's have a look at what we've got, how this looks. We could press the preview on the left hand side here. That will give us a quick look, but I actually know that this will work out for me, so I'm just going to show you how this looks. So we're going to go back to slideshow, and now when we progress, see we have those nice subtle, you can see that there's a slight delay as it changes, and that's that slight fade in between these slides, but it's not too obvious. This won't nauseate your audience, but just make sure your presentation looked that little bit more professional.